Welcome back. Jeff Warzeka here. We are going to introduce Los Guapos. Pan our lovely group over here. Aren't they lovely? Los Guapos, would you be kind enough to tell us about your appetizer? What you created for our judges this evening?
Sure, we have to. So, what we did was we took French bread, cut it on a bias, toasted it with a little bit of olive oil, basically made a crostini out of it. On top of that went fig preserves. On top of that went some nice salty prosciutto. On top of that, a little ricotta, pepper, and Bob's Rumble.
Sounds absolutely delicious.
Well, we hope everybody thinks so.
Sounds good. And so all of those ingredients are easily accessible at pretty much any grocery store then? It's nothing, any specialty, pretty much something that's very easy for you to make?
All from Market Basket.
Very nice. And about how long did it take to create?
Start to finish, about a half an hour.
About a half hour? Solid time for an appetizer. Nice. So you guys preparing for your entrees now? Do you have any pre-cooking to do, preheating at all? Anything?
Yeah, well, we're going to do a variation of what we did last year. We're going to, again, be doing rice, baking it in the oven, but we're doing a more sticky variety this time.
Leaving a little bit of surprise. Next group here, the
They don't have their
Flamingos.
They don't have their
Would you guys please tell us what you created for appetizers this evening?
Like I said, we did the bruschetta with the pesto and the fresh mozzarella and the balsamic glaze. We also have a prosciutto and cranberry cream cheese pinwheels.
Would you tell us about how long it took you to create each of them, start to finish? Sort of give our audience a gauge.
Start to finish about an hour.
An hour? Okay. All right. For both, about an hour. On one moment here. So this is Team Public Safety. So if you guys wouldn't mind, introduce yourselves one by one, and then if you would, please talk to us about your appetizers.
I'm Officer Tom. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys.
Officer Tom DiGiordi, School Resource Officer here.
Assistant District Attorney Jeffrey Travers from Joe Early's office.
Mike Travers.
I'm Walter Warfield, the Chief of Police here in town.
And Joe Early, your district attorney. We have individual little pizza breads with pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, parmesan, little olive oil, and they're served the pomodoro sauce.
Wow.
Tomato sauce.
That sounds really good. And so about how long did it take you to cook these start to finish, would you say?
It was probably about 45 minutes.
45 minutes for them? Certainly a hefty amount.
I've been back and forth in the oven a couple times.
Yeah. Well, unfamiliar kitchens sometimes breed that. There you
Team
go. Get a
Pink
nice
Flamingo
close
tried
look
to sabotage us, just for the record.
Anything they can do to get ahead.
Team Pink Flamingos are notorious outlaws, so we're ready to begin. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin here, so I will start the 45-minute clock here for all the teams to cook their entrees. And as you guys are cooking, just keep in mind that myself and the camera crew will be coming around to ask you guys questions about what you're doing, the ingredients that you're using, some of your favorite recipes, and whatever else tickles our fancy at any given moment. So, 2, 1, and begin! So, what are you doing, Mr. Gothier?
I am,
I'm sorry. This is not Mr. Gothier. If you could please pan up here. This is Mr. Guathier.
As in
Guapos. Guathier. close. So, Mr. Glothier, what are you doing right now?
I already measured out the rice, and I'm currently observing the beef broth to make sure it boils, and then we'll do a transfer there. And pretty soon we're going to be seeding some tomatoes, putting the beef on, and then making a nice surprise for our lovely guests tonight.
Ooh, putting the beef on.
All of our appetizers and all of the food that we are making here is food that we have at the food pantry. And we're also looking for new and healthier things for our clients.
Absolutely.
On the beef.
You got the
little beef.
You got the thermometer.
There you go. Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
You can handle it. Remaining. We're 40 minutes in, 5 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to say the color coordination by the Pink Flamingos has been outstanding tonight.
Fabulous.
Here's an award for presentation and garnish.
Oh, thanks guys.
Which we just won, so.
Look at how lovely these look. They look fantastic. What does that say about it?
Awesome, this guy's
Thank you very much, everyone. Food heading down to the auditorium. So now I have a little bit of a walk here to sort of get from point A to point B, but you know, it's fine. Let's head on down, gentlemen. Who's excited for food?
We have made for you a Chinese meatball. It is gluten-free. It has grated carrot, grated zucchini in it. It is thickened with cornstarch and soy sauce. It is in a sweet sour sauce over pineapple rice with sauteed red peppers and pineapple, and over Chinese noodles. And we also have some fortune cookies and a cup of tea. Enjoy.
And I'm back from one location to another. Hope everyone missed me.
It was good. Keep in mind, no one gave me supper before I came, so I was very hungry, and I enjoyed it. I have to remember, it's just a taste, not a full meal. I like the taste, I like the sweet sour, I like the crunchies in it. It hit all the things that I like. Stayed away from sour cream, stayed away from cottage cheese, all the things I dislike. So I like this meal.
Okay, this is, of course, the team name is Nick Flamingos, and kudos to Kathy, Flora, and Colleen. Excellent. And presentation of 10, page 10, nutrition center. Excellent.
On the video, they said that the Chinese flavor of the soy sauce was excellent. And very tasty. The taste buds right away. I got hungry watching it on the screen. But, they scored high. That's how my score was like that here. It'll come out.
So as a mom of very finicky eaters, this is fun for me because I'm always looking for new recipes and something fun, and this is actually something they would all enjoy. So thank you.
And Coach LaChapelle, the reason you didn't have supper tonight is because you were having supper here.
I thought it was very tasty. I like the sweet and sour aspects of it, the crunchies. Very good.
twist on It's a steak au poivre, but it's a Salisbury steak. So a steak with cracked black pepper. And we made a mushroom shallot sauce to go with it. The green beans, we added julienne carrots, garlic, and lemon zest. And the duchesse potatoes, we made instant mashed potatoes. And we finished it with a peach cobbler. Sorry, Chief, I missed that. Took care of that. So, I mean, a peach crisp, I'm sorry. Did a fabulous job.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, so let's go down the line here and ask the judges how they feel about it. Let's start with the long-winded Caitlin Ramsey.
No comment. It's good. I really enjoyed this. I got grateful notes because I love that you added some fun things to the green beans. The carrots, I love that you added that, and I'm very happy to find out that I was not imagining another flavor in there. I noticed something else, and when you said lemon, that resonated with me. I picked that right up. I like that there was a garnish on there. That was awesome. And I love pepper, so I just love the gravy and the cracked pepper. The pop of fresh cracked pepper is really nice. And I'm having a very hard time going from the savory to the sweet because the dessert is really, really good. Some fresh fruit in there. It's very, very tasty, very good.
This hit home. I'm a meat and potato guy, and this is just what I got. I enjoyed it very much, but I have another meal to have, so I'm going to save the special dessert for a little while. So, but it looks excellent. So,
First of all, I've never had so many people watching me eat before. Just hope my table manners were good. I've been practicing the last couple of weeks. I thought everything was excellent. The peach cobbler, everything was great.
As like the other one, it was very tasty. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but it's going to be terrific too, I suppose. But the carrots, garnishing the beans, I think that's a good idea. We're going to try that at home. And the beans is excellent. The beans cobbler is good lemon.
I agree with everything that's been said so far. It's a typical New England meal. It was delicious. Good job. Salisbury steak was my favorite dish of all when I was in school, and I can say I haven't had it since I've been in school a long, long ago, and it was delicious. It was really good. And I do like the green beans like this. I'm a very big snob with potatoes. If they're boxed, I will not eat them, but these are so good. So, very, very good at masking the boxed flavor.
All right, the judges are now receiving their final dish by Los Guapos. I'll ask that final team to join me on stage. Again, team name is Los Guapos, and clearly they live up to the name. Am I right? Alright, so the judges now have food. So Los Guapos, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves and then introduce the dish that you've made, maybe the process you went through again in creating it. Quick reminder to everyone watching this and everyone in the audience that the recipes will be available. Copies will be made of them. They'll be available from Ms. Travers here at the high school, and copies will be distributed to the senior center, the food pantry, and a piece of bread. So I'll hand the microphone over to Los Guapos, and they will explain to us about their dish.
Well, thank you, Mr. Warzeka. And for those of you at home, we are Los Guapos. I'm Mr. Swayze. I teach English here at the high school. I try most days. We have also Mr.
Joel. I'm a senior here at Northbridge High School.
Mike Gagne, Principal here at Northbridge High School. Congratulations.
And to introduce our dish to you, this is a Peruvian dish, actually. It's arroz tapatos, which is basically rice on top. And what you're eating is essentially it's a layered rice and ground beef dish. The mound is on top of a bed of cilantro pesto. So you have a bite of cilantro pesto at the bottom. You have the savory meat in the middle. We added a little bit, Mr. O'Connor had a great game time decision. We added a little bit of cumin and some chopped cilantro to our rice to kind of kick it up a notch a little bit. And then topped with a fried potato, which was also a little bit of innovation in the recipe by Alex, as something of a garnish on top. So we do hope that you enjoy. I hope it's not too Frito like that. So.
All right, let's hear what the judges have to say about this final dish. What do you have to say about it, man?
It was real good.
I really liked it. I liked the layering the most. I thought it made the dish really nice and pretty.
I also really enjoyed this. I loved the cilantro sauce on the side. There was some heat to it, which I liked, and it was very vibrant. It was very fresh. You could really pick up that cilantro, which is tough for a lot of people. Some people don't really do well with cilantro, but it was a very good choice here. And I love the meat wasn't too heavy. It wasn't overwhelming. And I loved the fresh, well, again, some vegetables mixed in with the rice, which is a nice balanced combination. And very, very enjoyable. And I like the fried potato.
Sometimes what it looks like, and sometimes what it's made of, and sometimes I'm best not told what's in it, and I tend to enjoy it. And when I first was given this, and I guess it's cilantro, correct? That was kind of scary to me to see that plopped on the side. However, as I began to eat this, it reminded me of something very special. My grandmother, Mime, French grandmother, she used to make this casserole, and it had ground beef, it had rice, it had peas, and it had melted cheese on the top. And it was affectionately called Mime Special. And this is the closest thing I've had to Mime Special in a long time. So, Michelle, get this recipe.
There's some plot for you. The Spanish Los Guapos being able to pull out something French. What do the judges have to say on this side?
Once again, very good, and I was really noticed how it was presented in the mold, which I thought was really nice.
I consider the figuration of the mold very tightly put together and very tasty that way. Again, I'm going to have to try some of this at home.
Another excellent job by this team. This is going to be super hard to score all of you. In my book, you've all had 10s, but thank you.
I love the presentation, it looked awesome, and I've never been a fan of canned vegetables, but in every one of the dishes, the vegetables were really just tasty, so congrats to that. So very
Absolutely. Let's give another round of applause to all of the movie students. As well as to the judges. They're nice to come out here and help us. I'm going to ask the judges now to confer together, so all 8 of you together, well, 7, one's in the restaurant. There are no more meals, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's still hungry. Do you have a casserole in the oven at home at all? No? I think you're cut off. Sorry. I'm going to ask all the judges to confer together and so decide either based on your individual points if you would like to, or just as an overall consensus, which group you think had the best dish. And then choose a spokesperson who would like to present this to all of us, ranking the groups 1, 2, 3. We'll see who wins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made a decision and finalized their scores and their opinions, and we will now present the order from the favorite dish downward. Do you guys want to say something too? Is that what you're tapping on? Sure. You want to start with third first and then work your way up to first place? Okay.
Okay, all the dishes were very good, but in third place are the pink flamingos. In second place is Team Public Safety.
Thank you to everyone who cooked tonight. Thank you for all of our judges for coming tonight and helping us judge. Thank you to all of you for coming tonight. Thank you for everyone who tuned in at home.